Hey man, we back, bringing the business. We back. Hey, we got a special guest. Remember, we at the Linger Martini.
Yes,
Come on out, man. Day party, man, is going on. New Year's Eve day party, man. So right now we got a guest. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You
call it out. Oh no, I thought you was trying to say something. Okay.
Go ahead.
So look, right now this brother that we got sitting right here, man. I'm gonna just tell you how small the world is. So we was just sitting up talking years ago. You know, when I was doing another podcast when I first got into the game, man. An interview. I had the pleasure to interview this brother, man, some years ago, and now we full circle, man. Get the pleasure to do it again, man. He's a dope rap artist out of the city of Chicago, man. And I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about himself. Right now we got Shaffer Jones in the house.
What's up, world? I'm Shaffer Jones, Chicago native. I make music. I do a lot of shit, man. I got a clothing line by the name of Nevermind. I'm a father, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's me for the most part, man. I came out today, kick it with the fam. We just got through hooping, so it's a perfect day to come check out some good vibes, man.
That's crazy. I just got finished hooping. I mean, I ain't no hooper like that, but shit. I'm an old man, so I just like to get the cardio in.
You gotta bring it in our set, man. We get it in.
Like, they like 40 and up, pretty much. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, a bunch of old motherfuckers rubbing cream on their ass just to get out there. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty spread it out. I think the oldest player that hooped with us is 50.
Okay.
Let's spread it out. A couple older guys, a couple 30s, and then we got the shorties. You know what I'm saying? Lil J was there today, so he put it on us. A couple of his guys hooped with us, like high school kids. So let's spread it out.
So what you been doing so far, man? What you got? Any new things you been working on?
I'm working on the project right now, man. Don't have a name for it. The last project I dropped was 2020, so it's still out there. Still got a little traction. So I'm just waiting on that to start coming down. Oh no doubt. The name of the project was called Nightlife. It's called Nightlife. You can find it on all platforms. It's out there. Super dope project. I think about 12 to 14 tracks.
Okay.
Super dope.
Okay.
Working on a project now. Don't know what it's gonna be called, but I'm thinking maybe second quarter of 2024.
Okay. How many tracks you got finished so far?
Tracks? I probably got about 35 tracks recorded. The project probably gonna be between seven to 10, maybe 12. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give too much. You know what I'm saying?
So like your process of like elimination, are you going with like a certain theme? That's how you eliminate what you gonna use, or?
Yeah, for the most part, it's like what do I want to talk about now, and then the records that kind of fit, what I kind of want to put out there.
Okay.
Kind of get priority. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then I also try to keep it like, okay, if I'm gonna have, just like 2 cool chill rap smoke songs, I'm gonna balance it out with 2-3 songs for the ladies.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have some shit, that for the streets they can listen to. So, what I'm saying? I gauge it like that so it can just be a all-around project for everybody, for anybody who can listen.
Okay. So let's talk about this clothing line, man. I see you got
Yeah, man. So it's called Nevermind. I started about 2-3 years ago, like right when COVID hit. Nevermind is actually a song. For those who watching it and who know bro and know me, y'all know about Nevermind. Nevermind started as a song, and I was just talking about the ills of Chicago that most of us have to just survive through to kind of make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure you brothers have had adversity. Like, y'all know what's up. You kind of have to never mind all the bullshit to get to where you need to be. So that's the whole concept behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you block out all the BS, never mind all the BS, and you go get what you want out of life. You know what I'm saying? Okay. No matter what's around you. You feel me? So
I like that.
That's where that came from.
So I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Every Chicago artist that I come in contact with or interview, I like to ask them this question.
Okay.
So I remember in the early 2000s, Atlanta, when they started to take over the rap game, right? They got together, and I think they were like the Super Friends or something. I think it was Tip and Bone Crusher, Killer Mike and them, right? Then we watched the same thing happen in Houston with Slim Thug and them and Paul Wall and them, right? So I know the issues that we have to face here in Chicago with the gang ties and everything like that, right? But right now the spotlight from rap, I know it's drill music, but whatever, the spotlight of rap is on Chicago.
Yes, it is.
Do you think, or what do you think it'll take, or whatever like that, for the Chicago artists to put the bullshit to the side, squash the bullshit? And I know it's a lot of blood has been shed in these neighborhoods and with the gang ties and stuff. So do you think that the Chicago rappers and artists can come together? And if so, what would it take? Who would it take to be the orchestrator of that? So what's your take on that?
Man, that's a beautiful and complex question. Personally, I don't think so. I think it's too much blood. I think it's too much shit going on within our music that's going on in the streets, because it's one and the same. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the shit that's going on in the streets that affects the music, you know, hand in hand. So with that being said, you know, anything is possible. But I mean, let's be real. Like, motherfuckers then went to go get down on somebody, put that shit in a song, and that song is a national song. You know, sometimes you just don't come back from shit like that. It's like if you know, I could forgive you for being a man or making a mistake, but when you violate me, it's a different story.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Like those other places that I named, like Houston and Atlanta, they got together and they took over the music scene here in the United States.
Yes.
Now, due to social media, due to whatever, if those Chicago artists get together, they can take over the world, bro.
Like the saying say, if the if was a fifth, we all, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's a big ass if, you know what I'm saying? I do think it can be done. I mean, we got some of the best artists to walk this motherfucker. So if you want to be honest,
like a Ye can do it, or a Bump can do it, or
no. Why? I don't think Bump can do it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bump, love Bump. If anybody could do it, it'd be Ye. But it's like, would Ye really come back down and try to fix that shit?
But I look at right now, I see Ye work with Ruger, who was on this side, and I also see him work with Dirk, who was on this side. So you don't think that Ye can pull, because those two powerful brothers, I know Dirk for sure is a powerful brother and a powerful influence in the city, and Ruger having one of the biggest songs to come out of Chicago in a while, and you know, let's be real, it had gang ties to it, and so you don't think that Ye can pull those type of brothers that he's working with together?
I think if anybody could do it, Ye could. But you also got to look at the aspect of, okay, if I get Dirk and Fam on the same page, and they saying, hey, we ain't on that, that's just them. You know, they the artists. They can't really, you know what I'm saying? They can do what they can do, but this shit go deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's little shorties out here that's, you know, claiming and banging this shit, and they for real about it. They don't give a fuck who said something. Like, I honestly think, like, if the big homie Larry came home, like, I think he gonna stand on business, but it's a group of children out here that don't want to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? They recognize it's messed up. They don't really know who the adversary is, so they just take it out on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to hear that shit. They ain't fucking with the church. They need something else. But for right now, I think the energy is in the right place. The energy is in the right place. It's just the direction.
So, as an artist, how much of the responsibility do you put in yourself for like the lyrical content that you put out to help, you know what I'm saying, either help or to stir away, so these little kids away from doing the things that they do?
100%, 150%. That's all my music is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all get a chance, go Google, look up Shaffer Jones and check it out, man. I got some real nice ass music. You know what I'm saying? Not even being biased. Like, I know who I am. I know what I create. Like, it's nice, and it's what we need. But I also know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But I dedicate. You know, I don't just go make I haven't put out a project since 2020. So I'm not really just trying to here y'all go, here y'all go, here y'all go. Nah, you still need to hear some shit on nightlife. It's like that. It's heavy like that. It's jewels in that shit. It's real life in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I approach music, because I know it's nothing to play with. You play with music, you die young. Look what's going on. Music is very powerful, very spiritual. You know what I'm saying? The business of music is what got everything messed up. You know what I'm saying? People would do anything for $1. When hip hop and music first came out, man, it had a message, and it was about, you know, making some money, but it was totally different. Nothing was glorified. They told stories about, you know, what's going on, but it wasn't glorified. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't come shoot up the funeral, nigga, I'll come shoot your funeral up.
Right.
That's where we at now. You know what I'm saying? That's when you really have the chance to sit down and digest that. Like, that's where we at in this shit now.
So from you being in the music game for as long as you've been in the game, so what's the difference in your music now from when now at your age now, and then when you first came out? Has it filtered to what you're going to now, or has it always been your message?
It's always been my message, but the way I articulated it, I think it's grown, and that's just me growing as a young man and growing up and being able to go through things. You know what I'm saying? I got some shorties, so I got children, you know, becoming a father and things like that. So you see the world different naturally. So, you know, I was into some shit too. You know what I'm saying? So I expressed that in my music, but it was always a, hey, learn from my mistake type of thing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I mean, so I'll be honest with me, like, I don't really listen to a lot of music anymore.
I don't blame you.
For that reason, though, because I do understand music is very powerful. Like, the words that people come out of people's mouth, the message is so powerful. You know what I'm saying? Even for us older cats. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I don't listen to a lot of stuff. You know, even old stuff. To be honest with you, like I'm a Jay-Z fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Scarface fan. I'm a Nas fan. You know what I'm saying? But I filtered away from a lot of that because of the message, and I understand, like, you know, I guess I'm a little biased with Jay-Z because I do understand he in the realm of I did it, you know what I'm saying, don't go my route, but I did it, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of this stuff that's going on now is like, it's glorifying it. And for me, I can't as a 44-year-old man, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I ride in my car sometimes with nothing on.
That's me. Well, I'm listening to some jewels, some knowledge or something. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I e-book it up. You know?
Yeah, I mean, so I appreciate an artist like you, you know, because, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to have to listen to you.
Please
but based off of what you're saying, I appreciate an artist like you because you bring the knowledge back. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these kids need to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? They so gravitating towards like the drill music, stuff like that.
It's bad, man.
And it is super bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like you think, and I think we are ignorant to the fact to think that just entertainment. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. In high school, in order for me to get amped, I listen to Pac. You know what I'm saying? Pac can get you up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I was like that with Pac, I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? What they listening to and how it gets them to do what they doing.
Yeah.
And then back in our day, even though we did bad shit, we still honor elderly, children. You know what I'm saying? Women, we still honor that. Yeah. Nowadays, they don't give a fuck.
It's no code, no rules. That's why it's like we in bad shape, man.
Yeah,
we in real bad shape.
So the famous question: which came first? Is the music influencing the culture, or is the culture influencing the music?
It's a great question. I think the culture now, and well, we know it's different. So it's like I think the music influenced the culture. Like we made the music, so we made the culture. Now it's been like a culture that's been engineered. Like this is what you're supposed to look like, dress like, talk like. And they pumping it so heavy on us. It's like now the culture is influencing the music. You know what I'm saying? It's really just all about really just the most heinous shit you can say or do on the mic. the nastier the music is, the more attention it's gonna get, the more radio spins it's gonna get, the more, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what's going. I know from how you just explain what you explain. Like, you know what's going on out here. I know you know what's going. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real thing. And the fact that we haven't really came together and say, all right, man.
Right.
We know we getting played at this point. But you know, nobody wanna. Everybody wanna play God till it's time to be crucified. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll never stop making music. You know what I'm saying? I'll never stop making music. I'll continue to share my gift with the world, and those who were here, they were here, and I hope it helped whoever it helps. You know what I'm saying? So. That's how I see it.
So where do we find the Nevermind gear at, man?
ShafferJones.com. ShafferJones.com. Click the merchandise tab. If you go to ShafferJones.com, you get to learn a lot about me and my artistry and just my journey up until this point. And then you can also tap into the clothing line.
For sure. So look, real quick, I know you're a basketball fan and basketball player and everything.
Sir.
What you think about the league right now, man? What just tell me something. Like, what teams you watching right now? Who you impressed with right now?
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them right now. Who do I think can do something?
Cause me personally, right now, I think the league is as even as it's been in a long time.
Yeah, I agree.
Anybody can win this thing, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Giannis and Dame.
That's who I got.
They just gonna be hard to beat.
That's who I got.
Games, man.
I got Freak winning it too.
They gonna be hard to beat.
What do you think about the people that say they gave up the defense with Drew for offense?
They got a legitimate point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, defense win championships. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're gonna do too bad on the defense though. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll be able to suck it up. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna pass up on Dame.
All right.
So it's like, you're not passing up on Dame.
What about in the West?
West always be tough, man. West always be tough. That's always be. Yeah.
So you don't believe in Minnesota?
Yeah.
They staying up there.
I don't know, man. I don't know
about the 7-game series, though.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know about the 7-game series, but what I've been saying is it's been the youth that's been up there now. Like, you know, you look at it like people talking about the Lakers. Where the Lakers at?
Yeah, man.
They even the Clippers.
It's a young man's game, G.
You know what I'm saying? The top teams are the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Running.
That's what I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though they like LeBron still like the top player in the league, which I mean at 39 he is, but he can't do it like he used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, just honestly speaking, taking nothing away from LeBron, he's an awesome player. He always needed some real help.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade is real help. Chris Bosh is real help.
Hell yeah.
Kyrie Irving is real help.
Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? You ain't lying.
Come on, man.
You ain't lying.
So it's like, you know, he been in the league for a long ass time, and them numbers, they great. I love that for him. But he had some cash to go do what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think, is he the best player in the league right now? Probably so, because he's 39 and he's still so efficient.
I think he's the best player in the league right now because he can still physically do it. And he still has his physical ability, but he also has this too.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's just like, you've been rapping for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And you still rapping at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So the youth that come in and rap, they only know one side of it. But you've been through so many years.
You done seen some things.
You know what I'm saying? You just seen damn near everything.
Yeah.
So the way you rap gonna be totally different on a higher level than them. That's the same thing with him. It's like he been playing for so long that he see shit that come, you know what I'm saying? He can still do it at a high level. Like, I mean, no knock against Mike, because Mike is my GOAT. But
he's the GOAT.
Right.
Let's settle this right now. Look, man. Stop, knock it off.
I'll say the same thing. Mike is a GOAT. Period. But in the tail end of his career, even though he still averaged 20-some points, physically he wasn't like he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Things get greater later.
Yeah.
And medicine, I'm gonna tell you this. They ain't had them little massage guns and shit they got.
Hell no.
That, you know, the what's it, chirotherapy with the ice and you know what I'm saying? So I attribute some of that to that, but you absolutely right with him knocking on 40 tomorrow and still can get out there and affect the game the way he does.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, before we let you go, we had Jay Sean up here a minute ago, and I asked him, I said, man, I seen the post the other day where you posted him sitting there looking salty after the game. He say it was equivalent. He say he lost, but it was equivalent to Mike scoring 63 against Boston and losing.
Man.
He say they went up to 10. He scored 6 or 7 of his team's points.
I think he embellished it a little bit, man. He had 5 points. He had 5 points. He came out hot. He came out here at the first 5 points, and it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, man. But it wasn't just that game. You know what I'm saying? We whooped that ass that day.
I asked him. I said, man, Shaffer had you sitting over there looking salty, man. He said, no, it was just like with Mike. He scored to 63 and lost, man. He said, I couldn't do nothing about it, man.
In his defense, he came out on fire. He had the first 5 baskets, and then him and his team got to arguing, and that was it.
All right, man, tell our Bring the Business family, man, where they find you at, where they find your merchandise, where they find your music.
Yes, sir. Shaffer Jones, Chicago native, man. You can go to ShafferJones.com, learn a little bit more about me, and you can tap in with the merch, hit the merchandise tab, and lock in.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Much
Appreciate
love,
y'all,
bro.
man, y'all.